For couriers like Robert Butler, whose job requires him to make constant stops downtown, paying for parking is usually an issue.
For the 2-3 minutes I'm in and out of a particular business, it's paying for more time, paying for less time, paying for the time you're in there. You're either overpaying or you're stuck somewhere so you don't get away from somebody, and then you're out and you have overextended your welcome.
Butler says when a situation like that happens, he's on the hook for the parking ticket, not his company. But there may be good news in the works for Butler because the city wants to replace all of its parking meters. There are currently more than 1,500 parking meters in downtown Lethbridge. According to the city, approximately 95% of them are over 25 years old. Some of the meters and their poles are showing signs of wear and tear and have been vandalized. So it's time for a parking meter upgrade, according to the city's parking coordinator, Val Felger.
We're in a life cycle replacement for our parking meters, and instead of simply buying what we have now because we're used to it, we thought we would look at what other technologies were out there, what would be best for our citizens, and then bring them the options so that they can help us make that decision.
The city hosted a series of information sessions at CASA on December 2nd to present 3 meter parking options for public feedback. Those 3 options are a hybrid option consisting of pay-by-plate multi-space machines with license plate recognition enforcement. This is a similar system to what Calgary currently has.
A vehicle drives around recording the license plate numbers. If for some reason a license plate hasn't been paid for, an alarm sounds in the car, letting the enforcement officers know they need to take action, they would be stopping their vehicles and putting tickets on those vehicles.
Option number 2 is single-space smart meters, meaning you can pay online or through an app. And the third option would be to simply upgrade the current system with the same coin-operated parking meters the city has always had.
But no changes to their functionality, so they won't be accepting anything but coin. They're not going to be smart, they're just going to be better than what we have now because they're new.
Amin Iqbal owns a downtown business and says parking for his customers is always a problem.
Like, they're trying to solve the parking meter problem, but there's a parking location problem. Like, there's not enough locations for people to park.
Iqbal says that before the meter problem is fixed, other issues need to be addressed.
Free parking on Saturday is a big issue, and replugging of the meters. So for instance, customers or employees, they'll just, because they don't have another option for parking, they will go in and they'll just keep replugging their meters until their day is over. Personally, I would say the first option, if there's a few alterations to it.
The feedback that we got from our first session that we held is that the public seems to be liking the hybrid system. With the hybrid option, or option 1, there is the opportunity to purchase additional add-ons. Those add-ons could include pay by cell or an app for that, or QR codes. We could integrate tokens or even our Breeze cards into that system. They like the special features in the hybrid system, such as topping up at any kiosk or moving around within a zone. Instead of having to repay for parking, if you've paid for more parking than you need, you can go to another location within the same zone and continue on parking without having to pay again.
If you missed the information session, you can find a video of it on the city's website, along with a slide presentation. There is also a link provided where you can leave your feedback.
It really depends on what the public comes back to us with. So if we don't come back with a unanimous winner or something that everybody likes, then we'll be engaging again to find out why that is and what that looks like. If we get a unanimous decision and we're able to go to council in early January or possibly February of 2016, we could be pushing implementation into looking at it for early 17 or late 16.
For Go on Shaw TV, I'm Jeannette Rocher.